It's time, it's time, it's live, it's live. See if anybody else joins. Make sure I actually did this right, because last time I did this, I didn't. But I feel like I hit start streaming, and I feel like I'm good to go. Hey everybody, it's my Sky Island. We're going to do some live streams. I'm going to be running some vaults, trying to clean out. Hey Greg, nice to see you. I'm planning to run some vaults and work on my vault compass progress. Simple little brazier vaults, really. But we got a lot of things to find in order to progress the vault compass progress. Vault altars? Not doing so bad. Definitely could do more. But yeah, and dungeon doors. That'll be done next, probably. But there's a new functionality in the Vault Compass that allows you to use it to select a different target. Historically, and by default, it only shows you the way to get to the exit. But like I said, there are these new objectives, and you can change it in the middle of the vault to say go after the next non-completed God Altar once you unlock it. But to unlock it, you got to do 25 God Altars. And some of these are pretty crazy, right? Like 5, well, that's 250 challenge rooms. Just walk in, but still, you got to find 250 challenge rooms. 500 ore rooms. That's pretty crazy. I don't know if I'll have this done by the time I get to level 100. And since this is brand new, I'm kind of I'm distinctly at a disadvantage for the amount of vaults that I've run and not been able to collect those progress points. So, hiya Clem, nice to see you. I did check the Discord bot, and the Discord bot did announce properly. So yay! I don't know what I did differently, but it seemed to have worked this time. So, look at that, level 68, making progress, but it is slow. All right, so yeah, recap. I'm going to be working on making progress on the Vault Compass, unlocking these different things. We just got to, like these two, we just got to run into the rooms. This one, I got to open a treasure door, which means I need key fragments and to be able to make treasure keys. And objective pillars, we got to find them. Dungeon doors, open them. And yeah, God Altars, got to do them. So that's the plan. That's the plan. I need to make some, I've decided the best way to do this is brazier objectives. Brazier objectives are, just run around and trigger the braziers. And so that encourages exploration, which is good for, a lot of these rooms where you just got to run into them. So I think that's a good way to go. Plus all of my bounties are ore and gems. Sorry if you mentioned it already. What happens if you do all of them? Oh, no, I did mention it, but it's worth repeating. So I've like this one. So basically, all right. The Vault Compass, by default and historically, will show you the way to the exit once you go into the vault. And that is the default mode down here, exit. That is what's selected. But there are these different new targets that are part of this latest update, so you can change it in the middle of the vault. And if you notice that you got a companion egg, for instance, then the compass will show you where the companion egg is. Or if you want to go to a God altar, it'll show you where the nearest God altar is, etc. But you've got to do stuff in order to unlock them. This says locked, and I've got to do 25 God altars. Yeah, no, it's an amazing thing. Now, there is a penalty. You lose 10% of your health whenever you change the compass objective, which is equivalent to eating a piece of vault fruit to get more time. So it's not overly onerous unless you do it a lot. But yeah, just having the ability to say, hey, now I want to go to an ore room, we'll just do that. But look at that, 500 ore rooms you've got to discover. And this just means run into them on the map. Same with the challenge rooms. Pillars, these are the pylons. You have to trigger the pylons. Open a dungeon door and open a treasure door. to start to work on these pieces, these progress. Like I said, I did get a companion egg, so that's available for me if I ever if I get another companion egg in the vault. But yeah, that's the objective. So a brazier objective really goes well with that kind of just, hey, I'm going to run around type of thing. It's, yeah. There is also this new curio slot for your compass. Normally, I think the compass has to be in your hotbar or actually in your hand. It can't just be in your inventory. It has to be on your hotbar. But the curio also counts. But do you see a compass pointing anywhere on my overlay? No. Nope, we got to wait till update 20 before you can actually see where the compass is pointing when it's in your curio slot. Which is a little... Well, that was a miss. That they admitted they forgot that part. So, yeah. Anyway. All right, I'm changing mics. That's why there's the rapid moving around. There we go. How's the music? Is it too loud? I put it at the same volume as before, but, you know, things can change. It's always a little weird and tricky. Oh, and yes, I talk about all this in the next video. It's due to come out Friday. It's basically done. And yeah, I'm looking to... You don't hear music. Okay. Well, let me see if I can change that. See, the problem is I don't hear music. So I made it double loud. I don't hear the music in my own ears. So that makes it hard to know whether you guys can hear it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, volume levels. Things always seem to change a little bit. If for any reason it gets to be too loud, maybe that song is just particularly quiet, holler out. I'll do my best to change it. Like I said, to me, I don't want to hear music in my ears because I want to hear all the vault stuff. I want to hear all the sounds and, whatnot. But, a little bit of music in the stream is all good. Ah, my ears! Are you serious? I think you're joking, but I want to be sure. All right. Okay, good. I guess there's been a bit of change, but not a ton. My armor still using the same pieces. I did get level 65 is a new tier of armor, so I got new helmet and boots. Still using the same old wand with my +2 levels of arcane, but sometimes I really feel like my ability power isn't keeping up, Like on my gear, that's 28 ability power. The previous max was 24. So I could theoretically have grown 12 ability power by swapping out all my gear if they were all maxed out. That doesn't seem like that's very much ability power to grow at this level, quite honestly. So, anywho, let's just jump on in and pray that I didn't forget anything. Which I did. I forgot something. What did I forget? Anybody got an idea? Bueller. What did I forget? And what does Enlighten do? Ooh, 100% vault experience. That's awesome. Okay, thanks, Greg, for the update on the music. I forgot a companion. Yep, they're all good. I forgot a companion. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. Let's see. These things are maybe new to you guys. These are map markers, so I can put them down, and it makes a little mark on my map, so I know where I'm at and can come back to it. It's kind of fun. Had to unlock a thing for that. Actually, that was in the 2 videos ago. So anyway, it's a nice theme. Oh, hey, Void Pickup. That also is new. So now you don't need the Void Crucible to do that, you more souls now. You don't need the Void Crucible to void all the blocks out. You just need, well, actually, you just need a magnet. It comes by default now, which is pretty amazing. And all of the trash blocks that we get just get voided out when you're in that mode. It's pretty nice. These guys definitely seem to be doing pretty good on terms of the killing aspect. I don't know where they are. But now I feel a lot better about just doing something like that. Where'd they come from? Vendor. Don't really need that. I thought at first that the compass could track vendors, but it doesn't. I made some oh, dungeon door. Hard. Oh, but this is bye guys. Alright, let's go get something else while that's happening. I do rather love Storm Arrow. Okay, the champion is still down there, but that's okay. Now he can't get out. And I can loot away. Mr. Champion. Anything over here? No. Ah. Where'd you go? There's the champion. Skeletons are actually pretty weak to the arcane, and I'm not sure why, but I'll take it. Whoa! There was another spawner there I didn't see until too late. All right, that's a dungeon. Done. Wrapped. Moving on. I always try to cheese the dungeons. What do we got? More souls? And I don't want more souls. This is solo. This is a single player world. I had thoughts of making a server. Didn't follow through with it. Mine unique vaultors. If I can find a mine room, then I will absolutely do that. So yeah, I thought it was a really good idea. We talked about it on my Discord, but I didn't follow through with it. Now this is just single player. I like single player in a lot of ways. Oh, more gildeds. It's just hard to coordinate with other people a lot of times. And servers just have a tendency to die out, and I don't really know why. You know, it's really hard to keep everybody motivated. So with a single player, I've got my own motivation. I don't have to worry about. I usually also feel like I'm like competing with people, and I don't like that. Okay, so this is a challenge room. I don't do challenge rooms because every single time I've died. I won't say every single time. Yeah, absolutely. People go through phases for sure. Okay, this is not a mine room. I do need to get some braziers. So I am kind of just wandering around looking for the brazier. Whoop. There it is. Fuller chests. Okay. I'll take fuller chests. What I really want is like more ores or more experience. That would be best. But I actually got my best ever vault like completion experience with a brazier. And braziers are known for, well, they give you the least amount of experience for a completion. But I got some 90,000 experience with the completion because it was, I had picked up experienced a couple times. All right, how am I going to get over there? And at this level, I do need a lot of experience. More souls. I don't want more souls. All right, what do you want? Loot ornate chests. No, 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 no. Although this is maybe a nice, it's an okay secret. Sometimes these secrets can be really loaded, which can be quite nice. Oh, it's another challenge room. Yay! This I do actually get now, or at least I get the compressed blocks because it's Sky Vault, and I need the compressed blocks, and it just voids all of the garbage. So now that now with the void pickup, it's so much easier to just get those blocks out, get those compressed blocks. Oh, we're at the end of the side here. This is not a mine room. And that altar that I had identified, I lost it. I forgot where it's at. I think this theme just doesn't have a lot in the way of mine rooms. I think they're less common, maybe. I call them mine rooms. They're ore rooms. They're common themed rooms with nothing but ore POIs. Here we go. Here's one. Okay. So let's mark this, and I will try maybe to go back. I think it was like 3 rooms back. Oh, a second one. This will be good. This will be good. I've got 2 bounties for ores. Might have been 4 rooms back. Hard telling. But I'm always after those god altars, and you know, if I can find the altar that gives me, you know, that wants me to mine ores, and then I can find the ore room, then that makes it a really easy altar to complete, right? That's the philosophy. I don't think it was this room. Yeah, it wasn't this room. I got to go to the other side of the dragon room, or village room, or challenge, whatever it is, challenge room. Now I have done one of these things. As soon as you drop into the hole, the guardians start spawning, and the guardians are not at all weak to my arcane. They have a bucket load of hit points, and yeah, they're rough. Was it here? It was here. All right. Yes. Oh, just 7? 7 unique ores? That ought to be pretty easy. Yeah, I think they're, yeah, I don't, the challenge rooms are quite the challenge. More experience. I'll take grievous wounds. There we go. More experience. That's good. Yeah, they're quite the challenge. I went into an X room, overwhelmed, just had no, felt like I had no prayer. And yeah, I didn't know what was in the pits, you know? I got stuck in there and it was rough. So are you playing single player now, Greg? Because I think you what you had said you hadn't played yet at some point when we were on the stream. The dragons, yeah, I've done the dragons though a little bit, and you just need to keep moving. You know, just run around like crazy. There's very little in here. Just run around like crazy and keep moving. That's the thing to do with the dragon rooms. Even then, and water. Water does help. Because they don't have the water walking, the depth strider, and I do. So that certainly helps. Okay, well, that was a bust. We got, well, I won't say a bust, but got one unique ore. Still just the one. You're playing on with Mummy Sparkles? Yeah. I know she likes it for sure. Oh, man. We're not getting anything in these ore rooms. This whole thing is just a bust. Hope that next one is better. Or this God Altar quest is going to be failed. Ah, dang it. Yeah, I know Dynasty was going to start their Sky Vault, and gets to figure out whether I'm going to participate. I want to. You know, it's always there's always no end of wanting, but like I said, I feel like I've just kind of learned that I can do one server effectively. Anytime I've tried to do more than one, it just isn't effective. More souls. There are always more souls. All right, what do we got? Kill tanks. I don't know that we're going to get this one, so maybe. Okay, come on. Let's get out of here. There we go. Let's see, I've done that. Is there one over here? I've only gotten 2 out of my 7. Oh, no. Oh, no. In spite of all my preparation, in spite of trying to play it smart, the 2 ore rooms really just didn't pan out at all. Well, did I go down there? I went down there, didn't I? No, I haven't. Okay. Oh, the goat, man. The goat is annoying. They headbutt you. Yeah, it's a dead POI. Yeah, bad guy. All right, 3 of my uniques. Is there another one hanging around? I don't really see anything else. Okay. Well, this is probably going to be a Windar reputation loss. There's no such thing as a free... No such thing as a free reputation, I would say. All right, it's an X room. Thank you, but no. Counts for the challenge room discovery, though. Oh, this'll do it. This'll do it. Ho ho! Yes, yes, yes. This'll do it. Ah! Okay. Let's get up first. Woohoo! Okay, why? Oh, I'm on the bottom of the cart here. Oh, no, 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 no. I have a feeling all the games do that. You can find all the stuff you need normally if you take the easy challenge. Yeah. Okay. Let's tear apart this mine room. I need to learn where the right place to put my hammer is. And I think it's... Oh, there we go. I was actually worried about, you know, failing the God Altar challenge. I don't like to fail them. The hammer is amazing. And none of this is going... It doesn't take my durability damage. None of this goes into my... my pouches, or yeah, the magnet doesn't take durability damage. So yeah, this void stuff is pretty darn good. I don't need the ores, but I mean, yes, I will take them, absolutely. I will just spend the rest of the vault right here. Which isn't that long, honestly. I do have stuff challenge bounties. That's the right word. For some more stuff. Oh, there was an echo. Love the echoes. Ugh. Yeah, this is my home now. That's fair. We're just gonna retire here. A good hammer is so beautiful, such a nice thing. All right. I think I'm actually even keeping all the the oak just because of my settings, but that's fine. That's fine. And all of these ores ought to do a huge thing for the experience. Ought to get some pretty good experience from all of this. Yay, there's my other bounty. I need to go around this way. Blopal. Getting out of here is going to be a challenge for sure. So I'm going to put down some... Oh, there's an echo right there. I need to make sure that I get that. Echoes are... Oh, come on. Echoes are rare. All right. Right. Onward. It's a lovely thing. It's a beautiful thing. And I've got to, oh, I need to switch out my magnet. I've got this one with legendary copiously on it, and not a lot of durability left, but that's all right. Oh, wait. Why is that all picking up? Did I change my... oh, it must have changed the void pickup? I'm not sure. Okay. Well, it looks like we're down at the bottom. Is my bag getting full? It is. Why is my bag getting full? Void plus pickup. I don't know why my bag is getting full now. Do I need a new magnet? That's weird. I don't know. I'm going to go with the old magnet because that... Yeah, that is not putting stuff in my backpack now. Maybe. I mean, it apparently is some kind of bug. Okay, we're running low on time. It only works with the one you start with. Maybe. I'm really not being good about this or efficient with this, but it's all right. Because every hammer hit is going to take the durability no matter how much it removes. So, okay. Got to start trying to worry about how to get out of here. 2 minutes left. I'd definitely say this was worth it. Let's see. Over there is the way out. There's my water. I probably should just fruit this and go to town. Let me get some vault fruits out. Got just a few. Okay, well that wasn't so good. You do not have to go pick it up from the altar anymore. That was a change some time ago, actually. You do actually just get it. If you go back to the altar, you do get a bonus in the form of vault fruits, lemons or mangoes or something to that effect. It varies, you know. Okay. So it's probably worth it to go back, but you don't have to. Okay. Now we run. Now we run. I've got a card in my pouch that gives me vault fruits for like horde. Oh my gosh, I'm not even done. I've got to... I almost didn't even have it completed. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Anyway, I get some lemons for every, like, I don't know, 68 hordes that I kill due to a card. So now these are oranges. They're more valuable. But I can afford a few fruits. And for an Omega room, it's worth it. And I am glad to have the Windar reputation. It's the one that I have the least reputation in. So, but man, I felt like I felt like those two mine rooms, you know, those two ore rooms, were a shoe-in. I felt like I was 137. That is by far the most experience I've ever gotten from a vault. Wow. So what did I get? I got the 2 experience multiplier, 2.2 experience multiplier. I wonder what my pylons were. Oh, here we go. I only got 1 more experience. Everything else was fuller chest, richer ores, and then the enlightened. Huh. Yeah, that was a juicy vault. That's for sure. I am happy to be able to get these done. Also because this one gives me more echoes. Okay, before I do that, echoes. I know 12 echoes. That's a lot. Look at all the bennies. I mean, it's several stacks, double stacks worth of bennies. I'm just going to have more than I can use. And every single player gem, 5 pogs worth, with Tubium being my least. So, woohoo! I love a mine room. It is my favorite Omega. Now the other vaults are going to be not juicy. Yeah, I don't know why this was picking everything up. That is interesting. I think maybe I'll just leave this behind. I had a thought, and I don't think that's true. I thought it might have something to do with the Ender Anchor. That this trinket will automatically teleport all the blocks right into your inventory. And I didn't, the way I was hearing them come in, I didn't feel like that was happening. I don't feel like that was happening. And maybe that was bypassing the whole void pickup thing. I don't know. Well, all right, what do we got? Kill hordes? Sure, that'll be easy. Oh. This will be an inventory full of bennies. Let's see. 116 extraordinaries. Going to 180 extraordinaries. Juicy is the right word for sure. And there was, yeah, we only got three unique ores in those 2 mine rooms, or those 2 ore rooms, before getting into the mine room. That was a clutch find right there. Tons of oak logs, fine spruce logs, yum. Yeah. I don't know why. Stuff was definitely being picked up when I wasn't expecting it to. I'm not going to complain about the few stacks of tough, though. Tough is not so easily acquired. All right, I will worry about the rest of this stuff later. Interesting. Why did I get so many inscriptions? There was one boss. Oh, it was the livings. It was the barrels in that dungeon, and the champion of the dungeon itself that probably had something to do with it. Not going to worry about this stuff. Yeah, sure. I'm changing my mind. Because I want to show off the harvester. So you guys may be familiar with Soul Diffuser. This is the upgraded Soul Harvester. And it just eats the stuff. Boom. Gone. Just gone. And already... It's supposed to... Oh, my drawer is full. I've got 8,000 soul shards in my drawer. Even the compacting drawer. Okay. Sure, let's put a diamond upgrade on it. Look at that. Look at that. So fast. Boom. Done. Ah, lovely. Okay. Companion. Before I forget. Favorite creeper. So on this guy, I gave... I've got a bonus ornate relic, and then I've got an ornate relic. So we should be seeing a good... sometimes it's a lot of ornates, and sometimes it's not. But I love the bonus ornates. They're just sitting around, so I'll take this guy a lot. And then... let's do another brazier. Anything else? What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh, wait. I stuck the companion back on. Oh, boy. All right. Yeah, I'm thinking we go again. Go again. All right, let's check the progress here. Funny enough, like the compass doesn't take you to Omega rooms. It only takes you to the ore rooms. But those two did count. We got another dungeon, so halfway on the dungeons. I don't think I got a pillar and a god altar. Nice. Didn't see any treasures either. Treasure doors. Those are hard to find sometimes. Yeah. So you said I wish they would work bows in. I mean, there's a javelin skill which is kind of bows. And, I mean, that's really going to be close. Where's Javelin? There's Javelin. That's better bows, quite honestly. It's not a bow, but it's better bows. So, I mean, that's going to be your closest. I think I might go into this warp. Where was it? I thought it was Javelin Warp or something that I had on during that... that Royale Vault. Remember the warp thing I was doing? I don't remember where. I don't know which skill that is. Maybe it... No. Warp. Dash warp. That's what it is. Yeah, I might actually go into that. Because I don't really use dash around the base. I don't have an elytra. Never have bothered. Dash warp is nice. Ah, well, later. I think I am going into hunter though. I've got skill points. It's cheap to regret. Why not? I love play like archers, etc. Yeah, no, I do too. I like to damage from afar, which is why I've got the arcane. You know. Okay. And then Hunter's Instinct. Why not? All right, so that Hunter's Instinct makes it like the Hunterino skill on this guy, where when a mob gets killed, sometimes they'll thing. Oh yeah, 600 seconds is way too long, for sure. I don't know what. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to think of my trigger key for this thing. It's at F24. And I'm trying to figure out what else do I have triggering on F24. Maybe nothing. I guess that is nothing. All right. Yeah, no, 600 seconds, 5 minutes. That's insane. No, it's not even 5 minutes. It's 10 minutes. What am I saying? I can't math. But yeah. So that's where that hunter's instinct, I hope, will make a difference. All right, so we got the ornate bonus, and 2 companions challenges. Not to mention the other stuff we'll be adding from the 4 braziers. 4 braziers. Wow. I remember a time where we had to get like 10 or even 15 braziers at like this level. So they've really toned down the number of braziers that you need. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's good. But that seems... Uh-oh. I spawned them in. They're just guardians, but I just don't want to mess with them. So there we go. And we have a library. Another Omega room. Woohoo! Make sure I'm on void pickup, although I don't expect to be getting a lot. Man, we are having just amazing luck with the Omega rooms. I'm going to give you the credit, Clem. You're the one that usually is calling them out, and just, I don't know, you seem to be a good luck charm, my friend. So you hated it when the braziers were the first objective. I liked it when the braziers were the first objective, but I liked it when you didn't add traits and modifiers to the vault. You know, when it was just finding it. And I feel like there's a place for that, right? I feel like the first 10 levels could be just trigger the brazier. There's no modifiers, because that's all about just learning to navigate the vault. That should be the goal of levels 1 through 10 in my mind. And I feel like brazier works really well for that. But yeah, adding the modifiers is fun to a certain extent, but it doesn't work as well early on. I agree. It's an Omega room. It's an Omega room. Woohoo! Woohoo! I love finding Omega rooms, but I always hate finding Omega rooms like when there's 2 minutes left in the vault. That feels super unsatisfying, you know? Super annoying. It's like, and I've got no time. I want this. I want it all, but I've got no time. I wish the magnet could track Omega rooms. That would be... Oh, man, that would be amazing. That would have to be a prestige level thing, I think. You know? That would have to be like a tier 6 prestige thing. Fairly high indeed. I have like 85%. So it's not super duper high. I've made higher. No, you're right. There haven't been any traps so far in this, which is kind of strange. Now don't go jinxing it on me, man. All right. That's it. Oh, I missed one. I must have missed this outside level. No, I just wasn't looking at the tables, maybe? I don't know. Okay. Let's go this side and head on straight. I know once I hit a couple of these braziers, they typically add more traps, and okay, we've got an ore room here. We'll have to remember that, just in case there's a altar that wants it. But my bounty is on ores. All right, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. The braziers a lot of times will put more traps on. Come on, where are we going here? How do I get up there? Over there. That's how. There we go. Ooh, creepers. Forgot about this thing having creepers. There it is. What do we got? Fuller chests, I suppose. Lovely ornates. That's right. We're supposed to have the bonus ornates here on this, and the the bonus ornates and the ornate modifier. So we should be getting more ornates. That was a tier 3. Did you see the big old TNT bomb that it had on it? The big old... Yeah. That would be bad. Where are they at? Goodness. There's a lot of noises down there. Okay, what do I... Oh, some livings. Yeah, I'll take some livings. I do like my livings. I would have missed these too. So I think Hunter's Instinct has earned itself right there, you know? Because that, you know, that's not that, I don't know, that didn't take that long to trigger. Just go give the creeper a hug. I'm sure it would love a hug. Now my little creeper behind me freaked me out right there once again. That is one thing that I don't love about these guys. There it is. What do we got? More experience. Yes. And I lost the heart permanently. Yeah, you can tell. Yeah? I mean, but do you blame me? I mean, come on. I don't think I deserve any grief for that at all. Okay, what's my loot woodens? Yes. That should be doable. 55. Not that much. Ah. What was that? Scarab beetles. Where are you guys coming from? Oh, the tank down there. Alright, you guys are annoying. They are very annoying. Alright, where are you at? I don't know. Of course, now that I'm after woodens, there's not that many woodens around. Those are ores. More ores. Livings. Normally I would love livings for sure. No, 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 no. We don't like you. Wow. Okay. Maybe 55 livings will be hard. Fuller chests. All right, yeah, let's do it. There we go. This is a nice full POI. Look at all this. Surprisingly, yeah, that's very uncommon. Oops. There, done. I was going to leave it, but nope, you guys spawned. I had to kill you, so then I had to loot it. You know, that's just how it goes. I had to. I just had to. Okay. Woodens, come on. See, I'm 20 into it already. 20 out of 55. Should be super easy. Oh, pylon. I used to, like, really destroy those all the time, but now that those count 4 things... Nope, I don't. Oh, this is an ore room. Ah! I usually love ore rooms. Anyway, but now that they count for the compass stuff, I'm going to focus on that. I guess I'm going to keep going straight up. Just keep going in a line. Oh, it's a lab challenge room. Yeah. No, thank you. I don't know if you guys saw the video where I talked about the skeleton. Somebody commented and they said that skeleton goes invisible and is a crit assassin. And it gets, like, if it gets behind you, then it hits you, it's considered a backstab, and that's even more crit. And so that's what happened to me. I got backstabbed by the assassin skeleton. Oh, and this is not Woodens? Okay, what kind of thing is this? Kill champions. Yeah, we're not going to do that. I mean, I was thinking maybe after I'm done, but no, I'm still not going to do it. There's another one down here? Wow. Oh, there's a champion. Somewhere. That one is mine Voltors. Maybe that one I'll do. There's another one of those big old creeper bombs. All right, what? Where's that? Oh, there they are. There they're coming. A champion creeper. Whew. I find it to be really annoying when the champion creeper blows up. You know, you don't get the champion benefit. Oh. I'll say, almost missed that other creeper coming around the corner. Ores. Alright, guys. Where are we at? 35 out of 55. Not quite so many that time. Oh, the one more. Yay. And I think there's a POI right here. Alright, I think it's time to head to the side and start heading back. About halfway through the vault. Dungeon door. Normal. Might do that. Gotta stay focused. It is hard to stay focused. Oh, he was sneaky. He was hiding back there. I almost missed him. Okay, just about 10 more. Come on, come on. 10 more in 3 minutes. How do I get upstairs? You know what? Forget it. I always find the upstairs to be more difficult to maneuver in. So I usually just favor going on to another room. Okay, Hunterino. Nice. I don't know that I would have seen these bonus ornates here. Ooh. Two more. And I thought I saw something up there. And then there were some bonus ornates around, but that's okay. Focus. Focus, focus, focus. Where are they at? There. That'll be enough. Woohoo! All right. 8 minutes left. Do I go back and get that ore god altar? Can try, and then go back to the ore rooms. I think it was in here. I probably should have marked it though. Yeah, it wasn't in here. And I got speed. Man, I am speed. Lightning McQueen. Was it in here? Wherever it was, there were two of them. Yeah, right here. Okay. Mine vault ores. 25 ores, non-uniques. That should be hopefully easy. Oh, and I got regeneration too. Have my cake and eat it too. God altar and vault ores. Whole bunch of sand fall on me. All right, this one actually seems to be pretty well populated with ores. Nice. Oh, bonus. $24 out of 25, so this should be it. If there's anything in here. Oh, there is. Nice. 2 god. Oh, and some echo. Lovely. 2 god reputations in 1 vault. That is very nice. And 5 minutes left. Yeah, I got all that. Well, I don't know about you all, but I'm thinking this is... Oh, and this has been a really good vault. I'm going to go back and get my fruit from the room. Oh, wait, no. It's up there. Never mind. Never mind. It was all the way up there on the other side of the dragon. Y'all are good luck. That's what it is. Ouch. Ooh, dungeon door. At least I got the count for it. I'm not going to go do it. Kill dungeon mobs. Well, maybe I should. 4 minutes left, though. I think that's pushing it, you know? It's a challenging... What kind is it? Yeah, it's a spider, isn't it? Yeah, no, I don't like to mess with spiders. Spiders are no fun. I'm guessing. Yeah. Wait, is there something down there after all? No. Ah! Sneaky boy. All right, we got 3 minutes left and a long way to go, so it's time to run. Those big old fat creeper boys, man, they blend right on into that vault stone. I'm making a point to run through new rooms so that if there is a mine room or a challenge room or something, I at least get the discovery credit if I can't capitalize on it. Oh, how far do we have to go, I wonder? I think that mine room was the second room, maybe? Yeah, no. Yeah, second room. Started off with whatever that is. What? Oh, that's... Absolutely, yeah. I would have absolutely unlocked the compass earlier. It had this been a thing if I'd known this was coming. And so, yeah, it is a little irritating that, you know, we don't get any credit for all the levels. So. Ooh. And a little bit more. One more. But, yeah, I mean, to me, I think the new functionality of the compass is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love it. I wish I had it longer. What do I see? Not a whole lot. Just grabbing the quick POI before heading on out. Oh, that's right. They're here. Look at how these guys, like, they have a truckload of hit points. Oof. So, yeah. That's what you have in all the challenge rooms. That's what you have in the village room. That's what you have in that pit room. That's what you have in, I don't know, so many other things. It's just so they just don't take a lot of damage. As I die right at the end. You know, the thought went through my mind. You're not the only one to have that thought. I'm like, oh, this could have been a mistake to do this. But it wasn't. It didn't work out that way. Thankfully. Level 70. Woohoo! Woohoo! My pouch is getting quite full of gear. And 3 echoes. Very nice. I didn't go for a ton of ores that time, but enough. What am I up to on echoes now? 16 again. You need them to make keys. How many key fragments do I have? Because I need to make more keys. That's enough. I didn't see any key doors. See, the treasure doors. I either missed them completely. Yeah, I either missed them completely or I'm just not seeing them. I do like the braziers because one of the things you can get on the brazier is Treasure Hunter, which shows you where the treasure doors are. And I got that, and it was really, really nice to see those treasure doors. I opened 2 treasure doors in that vault as a result, but I've only ever gotten it once. Sorry. Hydration break time. And unloading. That's a lot of carbon. I've now got pretty much way more carbon than I ever will need. Ah. Well, what else? What could we do instead? Do you want to do another brazier? Keep going on the same thing? Or change it up a little bit? Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to open crates because I want to see if we got an artifact. Nope. Nope. Run it again. That is not an artifact. What is that shiny? That's an augment. No artifact. And then we've got the completions for those guys, but okay. I gotta dump some gear. You gotta go? Oh boy, 4 o'clock. Yeah, we've talked about that. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night, Clem. Have a good day at work tomorrow. And I appreciate you being here, buddy. I don't know if it was the bonus ornates or what, but I'm just swimming in armor right now. Kind of crazy. I've said before that when it comes to armor, like it's disappointing to a certain extent. So much of it just isn't useful. And I wish there was something we could do, something more we could do with armor, you know? Ooh, another relic, gilded. Nice. But otherwise, it's the same junk from the lab room. So the Void Plus pickup is really nice. I likey. I likey. Okay. One more brazier then. Get another scout. Yeah, no, definitely. The armor is not always better, for sure. But at this point, I've got so much, my armor is really good, especially because two of them being living, they just keep getting better and better and better. So it's really the other two that I need to worry about. And, once you've got a nice epic piece or even an omega piece within the tier that you're in, then the other pieces they're not going to compete. And I don't know. I mean, I've got like 6 repair slots on this wand. I think I'm probably going to run this wand until I change up my skill set and stop using arcane. There's no reason not to, right? Now, when will that be? I have no idea, but I feel like it might be kind of soon. All right, what do we have? Oh, let's see. Let's take my little guy. This guy's not going to jump scare me in the vault. He's itty bitty teeny weeny. And yeah, he has the, see, I do it. I don't use my thing. I don't use my temporal ability of my companions. I just forget them. Anyway, he has, Mind Block Opal. Well, train of thought. Lost it. Back on it. Okay. He has Overpowered, which will make all the mobs spawn with 1 hit point. I mean, it's just crazy insane what that is. Truly overpowered. Black Opal and Bennies. I don't need these guys, but that's a lot of experience. All right, looks like we're going for mine points of interest again. And a quick update on the Vault Compass. 14 out of 25 dungeon doors, 8 out of 25 pillars. Yeah, it truly is overpowered. And 18 out of 500 ore rooms. So much to do. All right, well, I mean, I could, if I really wanted to, right? I could use this command to change the progress of my thing. So I could, like, set the progress of challenge rooms to be 200 challenge rooms encountered or something like that. But I've decided not to. Although I did have to for the companion egg. It's bugged. It didn't count it when I got my companion. So I did go ahead and use it. But if it went by the stats, regardless of when you researched the mod, then I would absolutely use the commands and change the progress. I don't really know how many I encountered, but I can make a decent guess. But you've got to have the mod unlocked, the Vault Compass unlocked, and you've got to be carrying it with you, which I obviously haven't done for 60-ish vaults. I would have if it had been available, but it's not. And so, yeah. So I don't think I'm going to command it in. I'm just going to work at it. Maybe after I've got the other 5 things unlocked and I'm just working on challenge rooms and ore rooms, I'll be like, forget it. I'm just going to do it after I've done 100 of them or something. But for right now, that's my line of thinking. All right. Right. Map marker, book, and we're gone. Okay. Let me do something here real quick. That didn't really work. Okay, that didn't work. I was trying to see my stream stats in there, and it wasn't working. All right, I need a hydration break more. Yummy iced tea. Although it is getting to be a bit late for caffeine. All right. Yeah, I was trying to see how many people were in the stream, how many people had been. Sometimes I'm able to get those stats, and sometimes, well, right now I'm not anyway. Gosh, he is so tiny. I missed him. I literally overlooked him. I'm like, wait a minute, where's my companion? So this is a Patreon companion named Big Sexy, and they do come in various sizes. They come in a normal size, a teensy size, and an overlarge size. And I am so glad that I don't have the overlarge size. I would not enjoy that, I think. It's a chromatic cave. Yay! And contrary to maybe expectations, it is blue on the map. It does not count as an ore room on the compass. I bugged it. They said that's intended. Alright. Sure, gain speed. Let's just go. And a vault altar. Injured, but more experienced. I like more experienced. There's a door there. Whose door is it? Xenium. I'll come back to that. There's somebody I spawned in. I think I have a Xenium key. And what is this one again? Loot wooden chests. Okay. Well, that's good. I can do that. Right. Backpack. Key. Xenium. Xenium key indeed. Dun 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 dun! Treasure! Alright, we get a rare wand, rare boots, common something or other wand. Go for the boots, why not? This is what I'm after, though. This is the thing that really, really matters. You know what's funny is I mined my way completely out of here. It didn't have the bedrock underneath. I don't know why. I expected it to. Alright, so Treasure Sand gives you a bunch of stuff. There they are. But it's usually money. Mod boxes, things like that. You can get other stuff. Alright, so we got some woodens in here. I'm going to keep these because I'm going to trigger that. There they are. Quieter. Okay. I'm going to trigger the God Altar in just a minute. I'm going to go around and spawn in the rest of the things. Kill the rest of the things. Oh, there's just not that much to kill. Okay. Oh, not that one. That one. 38 wooden chests. Easy. I do that. Sometimes you get some really, really good POIs, you know, like that one that had 10 chests in it. That was very, very nice. This one's really good for gilded. My word. If I had a gilded task, I would definitely like finding this one. All right. Down. Down. There is. This is the kind of thing that I'm expecting to see, right? You know, it's just a lot of wooden chests in POIs. Oh, oof. A champion tank. Dungeon door, normal spider. I think... yeah. Was there more? I hear somebody. Where are they at? I think he's just upstairs. All right, well, dang it. Now that was the oops. You're right. That was an oops. Okay. I forgot that I was looking for mine stuff and ores. Another X room. So 22 chests in one room. That was pretty nice, really. Really good progress. And it's another chromatic cave. Well, this theme does have a higher chance of chromatic caves, but I don't care. I can get all the chromatic caves I want in raw vaults. What do we got? Luckier chests and weakened powers. Maybe, maybe. Oh, that ghost over there, see how it's yellow? They have, that's a tank of a ghost. They just, they're rough. Something's coming. There it is. Okay. $29 out of 38. Come on. Surely there's got to be more around. Well, I'll take the ornates for sure. Yeah, just in general, I feel like there's a lot more chests and POIs in general down in the basement. There's another one of those nasty orange ones. He hurt too. Alright, here's my altar done. Oh, not quite. It was trapped. I need one more. There we go. Woohoo! I think Idona might actually be the one that yeah, that's the one I've got the most reputation in. I said Windar I had the least, but that's not true, apparently. Okay. I thought I saw a chest. Okay, moving on. Do I go back? No, that's in the very first room. So help me to remember on running back that I need to, that I can stop and get my reward from the God Altar. Because that was in the very first room. Well, there's some an ore POI. It's not an ore room, but it's an ore POI. What do we got? Fuller chest and more traps. I think we can do better. That guy like critted me with the bow. Oh, there's another dungeon. Challenging. There's at least one barrel I can sneak. See, I feel like it's always worthwhile to at least go into the dungeons and try to sneak stuff, because you can get stuff without ever even doing anything. But, do I do it? It's skeletons. They're pretty easy. Oh, ghost block. Giving me problems because of a ghost block. I've been wanting, they've got these new pendants, which are rare from ornates, and I've been wanting to try to get one. But I'm not doing good at staying focused on ores. But when have I ever been good at staying focused? It is generally so hard to stay focused. You bow guy need to die. Bow guy needs to die first. Oof. I gotta wait for my mana. The boss is up there. And there wasn't any crates in here. Where's he at? There he is. Cheese the boss. Here we go with cheesing the boss. Cheesing the boss. Cheesing the boss. Here we go with cheesing the boss. Like every good vaulter does. Does it? It doesn't. Urgh, right here, there's supposed to be an altar, like a alchemy table, and or a modifier archive, and I haven't found one in ages. I've done a lot of dungeons, and I haven't found any modifier archives in a long time. All right. Well, still. Good stop. That's another challenge room. I don't really need the compressed blocks, but it doesn't hurt to get them, you know? All right. Oh, I went out a different door. Didn't quite mean to do that. Yeah, I do. I love a good cheese. You're right. It's a wonderful thing. More ornates. I'm looking for my brazier. Not seeing it around. I like those livings though, but I'm doing all right. I don't really think I need that much in the way of knowledge or living anymore. Nice. There's some livings over there. There's my brazier over there. That little half, that little half line right there. That's a living, or the brazier. Do we get anything good? More mobs and fuller chests. Not really. But oh well, we got to get some. Dang. Little guy crit me, man. Not fair, man. Not fair. As soon as you can afford it, get that infinite water bucket. I find that to be so useful. That wasn't worth it. There's a god altar there. That might be worth it. What is that? Kill dungeon mobs. Nope. Been there, done that. Don't need to do it again. That was quite the fall. Do my boots not have feather falling? Yeah, they do. Huh. Feel like I shouldn't have taken that much damage from that. Alright, 8 minutes left. Oh good, we got the pedestal right here. I'm starting to get a little bit more... Okay. Less picky about my pedestals now, as time gets closer to running out. This is not an ore room. Village room. Yeah. I don't like village rooms. They used to be better, I think, when you could tell what was down there, right? Because they had the different sunset, sunrise, midday theming that went on in the village room, and that told you what kind of chest was going to be in the village room. More champions. Why not? Why not? We're getting there. But they don't do that anymore. And I also, like I said, I just don't like those guardians, man. They are rough. Rough with a capital F at the end, I tell you. Alright, I'm running around looking for ore rooms because that's what my bounty is. Disappointed luck here, really. I guess we'll go this way. And there's my room that I can pick up my vault reward in. Oh, wait, that was an ore room? And this is an ore room. I missed that was an ore room, apparently. Well, good. Maybe I can actually get a bounty done. I kind of doubt it, but maybe. There we go. Okay. I didn't really mean to do that, but okay. But got the champion. All right. Let's get some ores. Oh, I thought I got you guys already. Well, color me surprised. What am I picking up? Wow. 5 minutes left. Okay. Let's get downstairs. Hunter's instinct, and it's not doing its own thing. So I know I need black opal, and those are definitely more rare. Wow, there's a lot of good stuff in here. Okay, another one, 4 minutes. Black opal, that's nice. All right, I think I'm done with this room. Also, the water, the bucket of water, is a really good way to know if you've been in the room because, yeah, there's water everywhere. Oh, it's a tiny tank. You guys are annoying. Black opal, nice. Need that. Let's go. Keep on going. Oh boy. And I don't have any blocks left. So we're just going to be kiting this guy around. Trying to make my mana hold out. Ooh, okay. Alright, good. I need to get some blocks out. Two minutes. Gotta watch that clock. Okay, I think I don't have time to go down into the basement. There's a pylon down there. Because I still got to get out. And where was that god altar? It was down here, wasn't it? No, it must have been up. Aw, dang it. Okay. Come on, do I have enough time? I've got enough time to go up. I can go up and get it. Yeah, there it is. I just picked it up. All right. Good, good, good. Got my bonus, whatever that was, from the god altar. I was debating about grabbing some chromatic store orb, but it's like, you don't need to do that, Ozone. You don't need to do that. Okay, nice. Woo! No mega rooms, but 55,000 experience. Not too shabby, really. And I didn't ever grab an experienced... no, I did. I got one experienced. What was my modifier? 1.1. Huh. So why is... I know I had a previous vault where my modifier was 2.2. And, yeah, got a lot more experience from that. But, oh well. Any vault that you make it out of is a good vault. And my mining is 25 out of 26. Really? 25 out of 26? And only 5 black opals. I didn't think I'd gotten in all the black opals, but that's fine. Did I get a pendant? Oh, there's a pendant. Yes. Interesting. It doesn't have a question mark on it. I expected the pendant to have a question mark on it. So what does it do? It doesn't tell me what it does? I have to identify it, right? Yeah, but it... Okay. +2 level of warp. Wow. All right, so this is what I was talking about, this, what is it, dash warp? Yeah, dash warp specialization. Interesting. +2 levels of warp. I don't know that warp needs extra levels. Now, just like a trinket or a vault or a charm, this has uses in terms of number of vaults that you can use it in. 30 uses is the maximum. Well, I at least finally got a pendant. These things, what was it? I was just over level 65, so probably some 20 vaults to get my first pendant. 20 or maybe more. I don't know. And sadly, it's not one that I'm going to be probably using. I do like the warp, dash warp. Oh, what's this? Oh, hey, bonus gilded and extended? Oh, man. This is a really good companion relic. Gotta keep calling them champions. Got another god charm, too. But extended, that'll add some time to the vault. 1 minute to the vault timer. Every little bit help. Plus bonus gilded? That is really good. I've got gilded on Husky here, but he's already down a heart because I died in a vault. So I'm not sure. But that is a really great relic. Wow. And then a god charm. I've been running around with the Valera charm. What did I get? Another Idona charm. I want the extra vault power, or the extra ability power. Like, right, see, this one says 0.3% per reputation. I've got 8 reputation. Well, I've got 10 now. They just don't update. But still, oh, apparently it maxes out at 2.75? Wait, because 0.3 times 10 is 3%. So why am I not getting 3% ability power? There must be a rounding issue going on somewhere. So like, but this one, let's see, this one has also 0.3% reputation, and that would also be 2.75% of increased ability power. But this one down here has 0.5% per reputation. So with my 10, this should be giving me 5.5% increased ability power now that it's updated. See, I don't know why it varies, but yeah, this one to me is, because I am after ability power, this one to me is so much more valuable because that has the higher percentage per reputation. Unfortunately, my Valera is good, giving me, it's epic. It's giving me 4 things, but I've only got 7 reputation for it. So increased armor is good. I don't know. What I really need is some crit hit resistance, and I think that's also going to be on... I don't know. I don't know where crit hit resistance would be. It doesn't seem to be on Valera. Although that does make sense. I think Valera would make sense. So, anyway, I just keep running it. Well, I've got some older crystals way down, like almost 15 levels ago, with afterlife on them that we could run, or I can do up another one for something. You still there, Greg? What strikes your fancy? Honestly, I'm loving me the braziers. They're easy. I'm getting decent experience for them. I don't feel like I'm really struggling. So that's just me being lazy, really. And that's God's honest truth. go ahead and dump off stuff out of my pack and kind of clean things up. Got a lot of these particles. And I like these. These are living. Good. Plentiful. I've got a lot of good stuff to put on my companions. Oh, I need to put you back. Never did use your ability. See, I didn't do it again. Never did use the ability. I feel like let's go for an elixir. I haven't done an elixir in quite a while. Let's just go with one of those, and this is current level. I can't get new objectives or new those things. But those things. What else? How am I doing on that backpack? I've got doing good, doing good. This is not doing good. I need to clean some of that out. That vault cobblestone, that just adds up so fast. Yeah, let's just clean all that out. Got to be careful with those trash cans, though. One wrong click and you're really unhappy. Really unhappy. Still doing good on my wand. I'm only taking like, jeez! God! You guys! You scared the bejesus out of me! God! I made him pay, but good Lord. Oh, what was I saying? I totally lost my train of thought. I have no idea. Oh, wand. I think I've lost 30 durability off the wand in the 3 vaults that we've run here tonight. Partially due... No, I'm not. Yes, partially due to the chromatic power, which reduces gear durability by 35%. So that probably has a little bit to do with it. All right. Plain old elixir. We're going to have to pretty much forego all of the searching that we do, that I've been trying to do with the compass, and just, you know, loot like heck out in every room that I can. Salt Shade Summer. You know what I haven't gotten at all, even though I'm getting random themes, is I haven't gotten the Gloom theme. At least not tonight. So the Gloom theme is the new theme, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty interesting. All right. Well, remember how to do some elixiring here. What gives me some elixir? These guys give me a little. That's okay, too. Not a ton. These guys give me none. So I don't want any of those traps. Alright, what do I see? I see some ornates over there, but otherwise it's just a lot of woodens. How do woodens do? You know, woodens are not bad. I guess it's worth to do them. Maybe ornates will be my jackpot, though. Yeah, ornates are really good, it looks like. and a Gorgonite key. I think I used my Gorgonite key. What do I have? I've got an Upaline key. So that's that. Yeah, you guys are worthless. Completely worthless. Ah! Dang it. Oopsie. Alright, there is... Oh my gosh, there is stuff up. I mean, yes, and it's... I mean, I know there's stuff up, but it's just... It's way up and hard to get to. Alright, what else do we got? Okay. Oh, are the assassins any good? No. Assassins aren't good. It seems like most of the time the dwellers are good for me, but and so it's surprising that this time they're not. So it's really just a lot of stuff. Just a lot of killing, a lot of looting, as quickly as we can. Oh, I need to go the other way. You know what? I'll go in circles. Why not? Let's go in circles. I will forget that just as soon as I can, though, I'm sure. I will forget that in a heartbeat. Oh, it's an ore room. Yay! Hopefully ores are my jackpots. I don't think they're jackpot. No, they're really not very good for me. Sadly. I'll do it anyway because that's the name of this game. Seems like this one's just going to mostly be about killing hordes. Trying to get as many as I can. Oh, tanks. Come on, tanks, give me good... they're not great elixir. What was that thing? Old Captain. Whatever he is. Captain... I want to say Captain Jack Sparrow, but it's not. Okay. I think we're done with the room. That was fast. And yes, south. Moving on. You know, feeling pretty good about the elixir so far. I don't know what his real name is, but sure, One-Eyed Willie. We got to leave the loot for Willie. Nice. Perfect. I did a great job there. Stuck the landing. I don't know where that thing is at. There's a spawner somewhere. Okay, the trident guys are the worst, and you've really got to watch those guys. Ouch. See? Not a lot in here. Goodness. You know, for pirates, I expect more loot. Come on, guys. You call yourself pirates? Jeez. Also, these drowned are kind of fun. They just like to hang out in the water. Let's see. Did I go up there? I don't think I went up there. Do I want to go up there? Yeah, sure. Why not? Because it's coins. Coins, are they good? I think they are pretty good, honestly. Yeah, I think they're pretty good. Alright, well that's what we need. We need to wish for a cove room. And just as a word of warning on these guys, like I'm jumping up into these guys, into the heart of the thick of it, but that's because there's no creepers. If there were creepers, I would be a lot more cautious about doing that. Creepers will end your day real fast. You way over there. Oh, there's some more coins. That'll be good. There was a trident guy over there though. He's nasty. Oh, look at all that elixir. Oh, it's filling up so fast. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. What are you dying on? Let me put you out of your misery. I guess that was the dragon's horde. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. Goonies is one of my all-time favorite movies. Okay. Guess there's nothing back there. I thought that was a treasure door. I think one of these days I want to go to Astoria, Oregon, because that's where Goonies was filmed, and like do a tour thing there. They have a geocaching thing there that sounds pretty cool, and I'm into geocaching, so one of these days, add that into my big list of someday plans. Oh, ornates. Those are good. Those are good. Was there another one back here? I guess not. Okay. And I forget what it was. Oh, it was, we were watching something. There was, oh, what's his name? I don't know. The kid that played Data in Goonies. You know, he just recently had a like really strong resurgence in popularity, and he was doing an interview, and I don't know if you know this, but Chunk from the Goonies is no longer Chunk, man. He lost a ton of weight, and he is an attorney, an agent's attorney in Hollywood, as a very successful one. And so of course Data, the guy that plays Data, uses that guy for his attorney. And so somebody was talking about making this movie and the production staff and negotiating with him, and he's like, I'm just awestruck basically, because here I am talking with Data about being a part of the film, and now I'm talking to Chunk to get to sign off on the contract. I just thought that was so cute. Okay, 12 minutes. Oh, I was gonna say, where are they at? Oh, there they are, right in said face. They take a lot. Take a lot. Okay. Yes. The guy that played Data also played short round in Indiana Jones 2. Temple of Doom. And, I feel bad I don't know his name, but I don't. He's got an Asian name. I think he's Korean origined. I could be wrong on that too, but yes. Where are you guys at? Oh, there. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. Okay. That was fun. All right, I think I'm done in this room. We are almost done with the elixir. Let's go this way and continue on around. I haven't really seen any god altars. I could have very well have missed them, Not doing a good job of looking for them, really, honestly. Let's see. Let's go around this way. Something spawned in behind me. Hey, there's a god altar. Totally missed that. Oh, shoot. I wouldn't have taken that. I was trying to put some water down. Now I got to look for living chests. In my mind, champion, tank. Oh, that's not the... Okay, the tank doesn't have that. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I'm losing that reputation, I'm afraid. Trident guys, you guys are the worst. Okay, well, that was enough to finish the lodestone, or the elixir. Now I just gotta find living chests. And that's not them. I will say that when it comes to scavengers and elixirs, I like multiplayer a lot more than single player because you can help each other out, That adds a lot of fun to it. and takes away some of the frustration that can happen from the randomness of it all. So I like that part of it. Okay. So let's see. I need to go this way to continue. All I see are woodens in here. Trigger the hunter. Run to the next room. That way I can get a hunter scan of both rooms. There's 5 living chests down below that I saw. So that's good. But I got to get 16. And without another hunter triggering, that's going to be very, very difficult. I need to look for a dungeon. Maybe a living dungeon. That would be nice. But yeah, I don't think this is getting done. There's something back here. Okay, no, there's not. Where do I hear these guys? All right. Kinda doesn't matter. Oh, there they are. Let's see, we need to go this way. Wow, is that living? Nope, it's gilded. Say it looks like the kind of place that could have living, but it's not. That's... yeah, I just need to go. As I say, as I keep going around. Oh, where are you guys coming from? Oh. Oh, it's you guys. Ah. All right. These drowned guys are so funny because they like to just hang out in water, as drowned do, you know. All right. I need a mushroom. That's the only thing that's going to save this run, or this god altar. Although I don't have to exit. All I need is a lodestone. Just got to make sure I find the lodestone, and I've used my hunter, so there's that. Okay, well, there's my lodestone. Is this livings? I don't think so. I can't tell. No. Boy, some dragon you are. Your horde is pretty pathetic. Another dragon with another pathetic horde. At least get good stuff, man. Come on. All right, 3 minutes. I'm going to try the next room. Oh, I know I can go to the basement of that room and have my lodestone out. One more. I think I had my hunter's instinct trigger twice, which doesn't really help out that much. But I guess I'm here. 2 minutes left. There's a lodestone right here. I guess I'm just going to loot this and then be done. What kind of POI is that? Ah, ornates. All right. Okay, there's a dungeon door. Hard livings. They don't count? That didn't count. Come on. What kind of garbage is that? See, it doesn't go up. It doesn't count. You get elixir from it, but it doesn't count for the god altar. Oh, boy. All right, where did all those guys come from? I don't know. We're done. Stick a fork in it. And that was a Valera altar, if I recall. Oh, it's a bomb ignite key. Don't have a bomb ignite key. Actually, yeah, I've only got Upperlane. That's the only one I've got left. Oh my, 30 seconds. I need to go. Greg, you're supposed to be helping me out. Alright. I made it. I made it. Sad though on the Valera challenge. Yeah, it says Valera challenge. Bye bye. Now Valera will be my least. Oh well. 60,000 XP though. I guess that's my new average. And I'm fine with that. The amount of experience that we need just is quite a bit. That seems... I'm looking at the experience, so I'm guessing that I need 246 for this particular level, and then it will start over. The progression will start over, right? So yeah, at 60,000 each. Well, that's 4 vaults per level at that rate, which is a little better than I had thought. Honestly, thought I was about in the 5 to 6 vaults per level. Did I get the black opals? I didn't. Okay. Well, let's get the completion crates cleaned out and then call it an evening. I think I've been 4 vaults this evening, which is quite a bit, honestly. And of course, as always, my voice is starting to... what is the right word? My voice is starting to show my weariness. Yeah. Getting tired. All right. It looks like, well, let's put up my doggy here. Here, doggy, doggy, go home. Boop, there we go. Oh, appreciate it, Greg. I thank you for being here with me. What do we got? We got a pack, a booster pack, but that's about it. And for the brazier last time, some gear and what is that? That's an augment. But yeah, no artifacts. No amazing gear, pieces, things to look at. Oh well, they can't all be amazing. Good general stuff with all of my things here. These are my bounties. I do the bounties mostly for the experience, but if I see a bounty that has like echo in it, I'm almost always going to take that. Yeah, we should. We should. Like I said, I thought about, I don't know, I had a plan for a server. I think we've talked about it. You're aware of the plan that I had for the server. And I just wanted to try out single player, and I ended up just really enjoying vaulting once again. And once again, you know, I felt like my videos just weren't doing very well for a long time. And of course, coming back to Vault Hunters, now the videos are doing well. And yeah, so I feel like I have to keep it up now because the videos are doing well. But at the same time, yeah, I don't want to start over either. Really, I mean, I have played Vault Hunter so many times and stopped at somewhere north of 50 and less than 75. So I really want to do a playthrough where I make it all the way to 100. And yeah, and so I'm kind of committing that this one's going to be it. So, but as these experience demands get higher and higher, it takes longer and longer to do a level, right? So, like I said, this one's $250,000 to do this level. Well, level 100 is $1 million. So, yeah, so that's 60,000 each. That's 20 vaults just for one level. That's going to take a lot of time. Gets very grindy, but. Anyway, appreciate you hanging out with me. I'm going to say goodnight. If you made it to the end of the video, if you watch it after the fact, I appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you on the next stream. I hope you catch the next video where I probably will have some of these highlights shown. And we'll say goodnight. Chris, good night. Good night, Greg. Not everybody's talkative, I understand. Some people just like to hang out and listen to me blather, and I don't understand it, honestly, sometimes, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm glad you're here. All right, enough flapping about. Good night, everybody.